Good afternoon. I'm here at the Tridents AGM, a beautiful Saturday afternoon. They have invited me and I ran into Mr. Maddog,
Mike Toms.
Mike Toms AKA Maddog, as everybody knows him. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about Fort Miami. He is the head coach of Fort Miami for what, 2 years now?
Yep.
Okay, you're coming out of a season that was not a very good one.
No, we're rebuilding. We have been rebuilding over the last 2.5 years. It's been a difficult time, to be honest. COVID, of course, interrupted.
Every team has one of those cycles, right?
Yes.
At some point, for whatever reason,
Yep.
the team sort of falls apart, and you have to start. But it's a nice thing.
We're not making excuses.
No, but it's also a nice thing for you because it's like a, what do you call it?
Fresh start.
It's a fresh start, and now you have a nice goal to reach, right? To come back to where you were.
Exactly. I'm blessed with some very solid veteran players and a superb board that worked very hard behind me, and we, through them, recruited very well this year. Not all experienced rugby players, but a lot of potential there. I'm very much looking forward to the coaching season this year.
What kind of numbers?
We had 25 at practice.
And you just started, right? This was your first practice, right?
On Thursday was our first practice.
That's a great start.
Quite a few veterans who weren't able to make it out that are coming back this year. But we had a very solid start, and I'm blessed to have 3 assistant coaches.
3? Who are they?
Troy Benson.
Let's give them some credit.
Troy Benson, ex of the Tridents.
And great photographer?
Yes, indeed.
Mostly. Most importantly.
Marie.
Okay.
Who is an ex Fort Miami player, fly half.
She's been playing for what, 10 years maybe?
Yeah, at least 10
very
years,
experienced. Great kicker.
Yep.
I hope you have a good kicker remaining on the team. If not, I can go and maybe teach. Do a little teaching.
We've already done a kicking session.
Okay.
At our first practice. Our first practice we ran what we called a rugby 101 because there are some rookies there. Yeah. So we had a passing station. We had a kicking
always a challenge,
station.
right? To mix people who have never played rugby and the ones who have. So the ones who have never played rugby, they're like, what is going on, right? They're like,
very much so.
We all remember the first time we went to a practice, right?
It's it was fun though.
That's good.
I have had.
That's important.
I've had
practice has to be fun. It can be tough, but it has to be fun. People should be looking forward. Today's practice day. Really excited because they're gonna have a good time. Even if when they come back, they all
100%.
So good.
I have to admit that a couple of times last year I lacked imagination and the practices got a bit stale. I wasn't as excited, and the girls let me know. But I'm very, very excited for this coming season. We're going to work hard to be a very reasonable competition to the other teams in the ladies' competition in Florida. And things are looking good. I can't say that we're going to top the
Say it,
league.
say it. We have it on tape. Say it. You can say it if you want. You don't want, that's fine.
I want to find a way back to our previous levels of performance under this current administration, this current batch of ladies, and we made a positive start. That's all I can say.
Let me ask you about your pre-season. How is that looking in terms of games? Because, and the reason I'm asking you this is because, of course, last year was with the COVID situation, everything was a bit weird. But you guys played so few games, right? I think you played 4 games, 5, 6, in all. I mean, in the whole season.
Yes.
So what we have this year, another team, Gainesville Women apparently is joining. Hopefully they get the numbers and they can compete. But what are you in terms of pre-season, like in the fall?
Right now,
what are your plans?
our match secretary is working hard to secure us some pre-season.
Oh, she hasn't
friendlies.
contacted me, please.
I will Zamboni, Samantha, Sam. She answers to all 3 apparently. It's difficult. As a state, we're very spread out. The ladies, Jacksonville to down here. We have, I believe, All Florida Day in Stewart, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be in town. I'm going to be at Heinz' wedding in South Africa.
Wow! Good. Congratulations, Heinz.
Yeah.
You're watching.
Yeah. We're working towards that, and hopefully we can do some intramural things. University of Miami, Emily's the coach at University of Miami, lovely lady, and working hard to put a team out for the University of Miami, so perhaps we can play them.
Well, I just realized that for you pre-season, it's not like for most teams that they have teams just 10 minutes away, half an hour away.
No,
you have nobody. If you want to play somebody, you have to go to Orlando.
Our closest
Tampa,
team
Jackson,
is Indian River, which is 2 3/4 hours from Miami.
Yeah.
So,
but they don't have a competitive team.
They try, and that's all. We're very keen on Indian River, and want to support Indian River very much because they bring enthusiasm.
Yeah, they do.
They're not blessed with a huge catchment area.
Yeah, it's weird. Even the men's side, they just can't seem to put a whole team together.
Indeed.
But it's a very nice club. And for the regular season, are you? I'm not sure what the schedule is going to be. I just heard that it's going to be home and away. Is that something you want? What is your desire?
Rugby.
Okay.
I want rugby.
So you want home and away, so you get 8 games.
I would prefer to have 8 games and a semi-final and then a final.
And play them and actually play them if possible. I mean, you're from Miami.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
I mean, you really, I think last season was just so few games, and as a coach, you probably get frustrated because you have all these players, and at the end of the season, maybe the rookies they just played without all the season. They stepped into a rugby field, 20 minutes, right?
Yeah. We had some rookies that literally played 40 minutes in their entire season. And I wasn't being selfish and keeping it for established players. I worked very hard to get every player playing time.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
If
you don't have games, I mean,
some situations call for.
It seems like the union is pushing for more women's rugby. I didn't attend that AGM, but I did listen. I actually listened to it, like the full thing. And one thing I heard is Evan saying that they're going to be pushing for or he thought that every men's team should have a women's team, right? Mm-hmm. That would be awesome for you guys, of course. But then you're going to have a men's team, right? I mean, that would
absolutely.
For Miami men's.
Let's get real here.
But that's not easy.
Which comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
Fort Miami has a ladies team. It's very got a long tradition, and I'll speak to the board. And maybe they'll get a junior men's side together. They can be the junior. They can be the junior member of the organisation.
I always think that teams should try to progress into more of a club, as in now you have a club and you're not just one team, right? You have other teams, maybe even other sports. It's just a matter of growing it, because then the growth in numbers gives you a lot of advantages, right?
Within Fort Miami, we've got a couple of very, very talented roller girls, and so I think a roller derby side would be a very, very good step.
I would like to see that, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you very much for having this time with me, Charlie. I look forward to seeing you at games.
It does seem like overall it's going to be a very nice season. I'm just sensing that there is more excitement, probably because of the year we had last year, which we still played, so we can't complain that much, to be honest, right?
Absolutely.
But there's excitement. Complain. College is back, college women's that they didn't even play,
I was texting with a AD present last night, and I said, I'm awfully excited. I know that's a very English thing to say, but I'm awfully excited about this.
One thing I would love to see also that has happened in the past, and now we're in the Tridents AGM and after party, that I like it so much when you guys play before the men's at the same pitch, because it just gives you a much better environment to play, I think. But you have people in the crowd.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more.
I think we should always have 2 games in one field, because it just makes more sense. It's going to be more people. You can fundraise better, sell food. If you have more crowd, which is also nicer, you share the cost. I mean, 2 games. Even the men's games, they should always have a high school or colleges like to play in their own fields because it's their little world. But other than that, I think it just adds so much to have a double header, and it just helps
couldn't agree
everybody.
more. I couldn't agree more.
I enjoy that
a lot. I wish.
So match secretaries have to be working hard to try to,
from that point of view, I'm going to take a step here, and I'll introduce Zamboni, our match secretary, to Lionel, and obviously the union has a part to play here, because I don't think the people scheduling the men's and the women's are necessarily on the same chat.
Well, no, they probably are, and because the men's is already more or less set, and the women's is not yet, it's a good opportunity to push that, talk to them. Hey, let's try to combine these games. Mm-hmm. I think they try to do that when you have the teams that have Jacksonville, Orlando, Gainesville now that they have men's teams that they try to match them. So
sure.
Looking forward to the season. It's very nice talking to you. Still sober, right?
Thank you very much. Yes,
I'm glad we did this early. Right? It's a really very nice. This is a beautiful way to do an AGM, let me tell you, huh?
Outside.
Because AGM just sounds so boring, and if you do it, in this environment, it's really enticing.
Entertainment.
You have live music. I'm going to go and tape that guy now a little bit. Very
excellent.
Good, man. Hey,
thank you very much again, Charlie. I really appreciate the opportunity to share my insights towards.
As much as you didn't want to talk, okay? You see, it went pretty well.
Who said that?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
All right, cheers.
Great.
Nice informal little chat. Thank you.